There was a student who couldn't wait to tell his teacher the rumor he had heard in the marketplace. Wait a minute, said the teacher. What do you plan to tell us? Is it true? Well, I don't think so. Well, is it useful? No, 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 it isn't. Well, is it funny? No. Well, then why should we be hearing it? Asked the teacher. There are things we should say and things we should not. The Bible says that we should not let any unwholesome talk come out of our mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen. Have you ever said something and wish you could take it back? You ever said, oh, that's not what I meant? Oh, me too. Who do you blame there? Unless something's wrong with you mentally, you and only you are responsible for the words that come out of your mouth. You're also responsible as a communicator for how people understand and receive the words that come out of your mouth. It's absolutely immature to say, well, that's how they took it. That's not what I meant. That's how they took it. That's how they took it. Well, Jesus himself said, but I tell you that you will have to give an account on the day of judgment for every careless word that you've spoken. For by your words you will be acquitted, and by your words you will be condemned. As Christians, especially, we who preach a gospel of love, acceptance, and forgiveness, we need to be not careless, but careful in the words that we use, knowing that our words point not just to ourselves, but to Jesus. We need to think before we speak. Some people seem to find this an almost impossible task. They blurt out and say things that leave a path of destruction in their wake. Then they ask, what did I say? What did I say? I don't know what I said. They don't even know. James describes the tongue as a small part of the body, yet it has great pretensions. Think how small a flame sets a huge forest ablaze, he said. Proverbs tells us the tongue has the power of life and death. Here's a couple of questions to ask yourself to help you think before you speak. First, ask, is this useful for building up the person I'm speaking to? Will they be stronger personally and in their faith because of what you're about to share? If that person won't walk away better for having spoken with you, keep it to yourself. Secondly, ask, is this beneficial? Is there some good that will come from this message? Some benefit, some helpful knowledge? If not, don't share it. If you're speaking of someone else who isn't there, ask yourself if you would still say it in their hearing. Would they be okay with hearing what you're talking about? If not, zip it. Your words have the power of life and death. Take that seriously. They can build up or tear down. Choose wisely and think before you speak.